Welcome back, everybody, for game number 2 of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Excellence Challenge, brought to you by Gatorade Frost here on HockeyTV.com. Costa Papulias along with Jordan Ellis. And if I have one pet peeve, Jordan,
what's that now?
It's Homer calls. And with that in mind, everybody out there, I'm going to hand the reins over to Jordan for this game as he calls his hometown PEI team against New Brunswick. So, Jordan, have some fun,
That's right.
and do me a favor.
Yes.
Don't screw it up.
Well, I'll try my best, and I'm looking forward to this game. New Brunswick, solid 0-2 group, like we talked about here earlier this week. They're missing, 4 or 5 key guys up in the TELUS Cup. I was wondering if they would, fly in Lucas Cormier's up in Ontario, but fortunately for them, they're going to have to try to find a way here against a PEI team that's been playing with a lot of confidence. They had a couple big wins. One over Newfoundland and one over Nova Scotia. Quite handily, I should say, over Nova Scotia.
It's indeed going to be an interesting game. I love this, though, because the past couple of years, PEI has struggled, to say the least.
Yes.
And so to see them finish 3-4 here is a huge accomplishment, in my mind anyway. They played very good inspired hockey. And on the flip side of things, I've been disappointed with New Brunswick. I thought New Brunswick would have a better showing. You've got guys in there like Gagnon, Duguay, Dubé, who have had good tournaments, but haven't been able to find the finish that they need in order to get those extra wins. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not New Brunswick gets it together, because I know PEI wants to go home with a victory today.
Oh, absolutely. They want to get that bronze medal. This is going to be their highest finish here at the Q Challenge. Like I said earlier, their best group was the 99 group, and they end up playing in the 5-6 game. They had a couple wins that tournament, but the downside, though, is, New Brunswick's missing Lucas Cormier, Cole Cormier, Yannick Pasterach, Max Grant, and a couple others from Moncton Flyers. I mean, you take away the number 1 D on any team that plays first line power play, first line penalty kill, and first line pairing, it's tough to replace. So it's not a knock on the D they have now. That's just how special of a player Lucas Cormier is.
There you go. So take it away, sir. I will be here in full support. And send your complaints to HockeyTV.com.
Sounds good. So Kieran Gallant on the face-off against Josh Lawrence. And looking for more from Lawrence here. He's been a little quieter than I like to see. He's only put up 2 goals, 2 assists. I expected more from him, so we'll see what kind of game he has here in this bronze medal match. And the opening face-off is won by Lawrence. Gagnon. He's going to skate up through center. And this PEI team, I expect them to work full, hard effort. Kieran Gallant playing center, the captain of this hockey PEI team. He has the puck down in the corner. Along the wall now for Griffin, looking for that outlet pass. And right on the tape. Down in, nice hit. So Luke Garnham, he plays a little bit of an edge as well. I'm sure you'll see him out there shortly. That was Riley McDougall. He had a big goal yesterday in that win over Nova Scotia. Puck back in the neutral zone. Ed McNeil. He'll skate up with it. Now he's going to carry it over. New Brunswick getting a change. McNeil down the left side. Walks in. Shot save made. And right in on goal. So Savoie getting the start in nets. Sorry, that is Pearson. Same gear, similar gear, I guess. So Pearson getting the start. Savoie was really good yesterday, though.
He was excellent yesterday, no doubt.
So Matt Jelly in nets for Hockey PEI. Chad Erstone got them a couple of wins in regulation, so now it's turn for Matt Jelly to step it up here in this bronze medal game. New Brunswick dumps it back in. McNeil up once again. He'll get over center, dump it off, and he's going to head to the bench for a change. So good start here in the first minute 15.
Yeah, PEI really putting the pressure here on New Brunswick. I had it right. See, I'm screwing it up already.
Proud's going to dump it in along the half wall. Some McLeod. He's leading this PEI team. He has 4 goals and an assist. He had 2 goals yesterday against Newfoundland and a big goal as well. So he had a big day yesterday. Puck comes back out in the neutral zone. Richard swings it over to Larkin. Larkin will get over center. He'll dump it in. Now it's McLeod trying to go out front. And that gets poked away. Back comes New Brunswick. In all alone, Milson walking in. Shot, scores! Top shelf over Jelly. And Milson finally rewarded with a goal after his shot blocking efforts here this week.
I wouldn't call him shot blocking efforts. I'd call him totally bad luck. But yeah, good on Milson to get that pass. I mean, you saw him curl through the neutral zone. The long stretch pass, took it in stride, comes in, no mistake, top corner, over the glove to make it 1-0. And it's the start New Brunswick wanted and the one that PEI wanted to avoid.
Exactly. you know, PEI is going to have to try to bounce back right away. Just a minute 55 in. They did have a good couple of shifts, but New Brunswick capitalizing on their opportunity. Milson gets them on the board.
Doesn't take much. As long as you get that one opportunity, you can turn the momentum right away, and now it's going to be PEI's turn to turn it back.
And now here they come right on the backhand. Shot save made there from Pearson. Bush crashing the net. Now we're going to have a little bit of a scrum.
Pearson had no idea where that puck was. It hit him in the pad, and that's the second shot I've seen so far in the game that has gone towards Pearson that he's lost already. As Callahan goes to the bench and he stumbles, but the thing about this is the pushback that you want from PEI. They come right out after the goal is scored. They continue to push forward. It's not like we saw in the last game where Newfoundland sort of went into a shell after they got scored on.
Yes.
Right here you're seeing PEI push the pace. That's what they need to keep New Brunswick on their heels and be able to get the advantage.
So it looks like it's going to be Gallant back on the face-off. They're just going to let them play on. No penalties on the play. 17:47 to go. Face-off here to the left of Pearson. And it's Dawson Stairs winning that draw. Pucking along the half wall. Chipped up now. And back comes Dubé. Dumps it in, McNeil. Skates back, chips it off the board, trying to get around Campbell. Now it's Stairs, down for Campbell. Sends it back to the point, McCallum, but it's going to be kept in at the line. McCallum, down for Campbell. Off his skate, picked up by McNeil. Now McNeil gets big hit.
Ow. That's all I got to say.
Dubé, big size mismatch. Using his body on that, nice hit.
Keep your head up, son.
Quick pass on the tape of Gallant. Gallant in all alone, and he scores! Tie game, Kieran Gallant. And just like that, 1-1.
Gallant was due. And same play. You saw that long stretch pass out of the D zone on the tape. Gallant not behind one defenseman, but two, and he comes in and again. Top shelf over the glove of Pearson. 1-1. That's key for PEI.
Gallant and Milson both going top shelf on the glove on direct breakaways with all kinds of time. That was a beautiful pass from Charlie DeRoche right on the tape. So back to square one. Good answer back. And according to the score clock, that's one goal for each team on one shot. Gurnham tied up now with Gagnon and Dow. Gagnon. He'll go up the near side. Lawrence down, coming in with it. Getting some effort there from Will Proud. Lawrence on his backhand towards the middle of the point, trying to get to that forehand. Lawrence once again, top circle shot that goes off a stick wide. Down to play it now is Duguay. Duguay tied up with Proud, taken away though from McNeil. Up for Gurnham. And Gurnham will dump that in on Pearson. And he'll chip that over to the boards.
Pearson a little nonchalant with that play.
Yeah, very nonchalant. He was just a little flip pass. And if PEI would have had some pressure there, they might have picked it up. Here's Lawrence circling right around the hash marks. Looking back doors. Jelly gets a stick on it. And that goes out of play.
Now that's something that PEI is going to have to watch because the back door was wide open for Duguay. And that pass from Lawrence came straight across Duguay. If that puck got through, he had an open cage to shoot at. And we've seen that on the two breakaways. The defense really not aware of what's behind them, so they're going to have their head on a swivel to make sure that they don't allow those rushes.
And face-off one there from Isaac Wilson. And PEI's out of the zone. McLeod tied up there with Savoie. McLeod trying to get a stick on it, so is Callahan. David's right there. Savoie's there. Now it's David. He'll dump it in. Jelly leaves it behind the net for Hutchinson. Hutchinson rims out around the boards. McLeod's going to chip it up. And Richard dumps it right back in here for New Brunswick. Hutchinson. Now for Wilson. Wilson looking for a pass. Still with it, hangs on. Now he's going to send that up high. And out to play it, though, is Pearson. That one probably would have went wide of the net, so it would have been icing.
Not a smart play on Pearson's part. I would have let it go.
So play continues on. Richard chips that up back in the neutral zone. Howitt getting worked on there by Nico Savoie. And PEI rims it around the boards. McKinney with a bomb. That's just wide of the net. Savoie keeps it down on his backhand. Howitt. Sorry, that was Bush. David keeps it in now. Bush. Still tied up here along the wall. Backs down McKinney. McKinney getting to his forehand. Trying to get to that slot area. That one gets poked out back in the neutral zone. With 14:55 to go. Dixon now back in his own end. New Brunswick trying to get some fresh skaters out there. Dixon passes it off. Casey now takes it. Trying to go up there for bonus. That goes off the shin pad of DeRoche as McNeil takes it. McNeil now for DeRoche. Leaves it. Up the wall they come. Here comes Howitt. He gets sent hard into that bench. The door was open. A dangerous play. We had seen that there yesterday.
Players always have to be mindful. Safety comes first, and you never know when that door is going to be open.
Yeah, you have to keep that door closed on the bench. Shot from the point. That's over the glove of Jelly. Rims around the boards. Dixon. Once again, down in the corner. McNeil trying to clear it. Milson takes it. Milson shot from the point. And Jelly's going to hang on with 14-10 to go here in the first.
Now, we've seen Pearson play the puck a couple times already, and a couple of days ago we saw Lapina really get caught playing the puck. So the goaltenders, despite the fact that they're able to play it a little bit more than in previous years, they really have to be mindful because one of those giveaways can really cost their team moving forward.
Face off won by Stairs. Stairs shot. Big rebound given up there by Jelly. But Campbell can't pull the trigger. And a chance now for PEI back the other way. Gallant now for Griffin. Griffin coming in 1-on-1. That shot goes off of Dow into the corner. Dow and Gallant tied up in the corner as Stairs rims that around. The first of the puck there is Riley McDougall. Nice job getting the first of the puck. 15:45 to go. Stairs. And they'll chip it out Campbell. Down the far side. Drops it off looking for Dubé. McDougall takes it. Trying to spin pass up for Gallant again. As Gallant would have been off to the races for the second time here in this first period. Only 13:25 to go. Yeah.
Gallant getting dumped at center ice, falling awkwardly and going to the bench.
Hussey, little chip pass. Knocked away by Garnham. Now they'll dump it in almost too many men for New Brunswick as Hutchinson takes a hard hit there from Stairs. Pearson out to play it.
Here we go again. Adventures in
Dangerous
goaltending.
play. Oh, wow. That was almost on the tape.
I'm telling you, it's going to be well, you throw your defense for a loop when you make plays like that as a goaltender. Your best bet, if you're not sure, just put it off the glass.
Callahan back out in the neutral zone. Off the stick of Stairs. Down the forechecks, Gagnon. Works it up the wall. Sends it down now for, looks like Duguay. Duguay out front and goes back to the point. Savoie, shot, save made there from Jelly. McKinney, right there along the wall. That shot gets blocked by Callahan. Now a chance, Lawrence trying to pull the trigger. Walks in, shot, big block there by Hutchinson. Now taken again, Duguay. Now to the point, McKinney. Traffic in front, shot, glove save. And he'll hang on as Matthew Jelly. Now New Brunswick really starting to push some pace.
Yeah, New Brunswick really taking advantage of the fact that PEI is having a little bit of trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. PEI needs to start swinging a guy in the middle of the ice, allowing them to get the puck out through the middle because they're using the boards and the glass way too much, becoming predictable, and New Brunswick's taking advantage of it.
Face-off won by New Brunswick once again. That was Lawrence. Now he has the puck down in the corner. Getting worked on by Gallant over to Duguay. So once again, New Brunswick shifting up their lines as Lawrence is out there with Duguay and Gagnon. Now Gallant back the other way, knocked away by Duguay. Duguay trying to get around DeRoche. And DeRoche sends that back in. 11:51 to go here in this first period.
Pearson.
1-1, I know.
I get heart palpitations every time he plays the puck.
You don't want to get burned as he'll dump it in. Jelly's going to hang on. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get burned.
Nah, like we said, we saw Lapina do that a couple times the other day. So, the one way you don't want to lose this game is to have your goaltender make mistakes like that. His job's to stop the puck. That's first and foremost. So don't put yourself into a position to lose the puck. And that's essentially what Pearson's done on a couple of occasions already.
David and Wilson on the face-off. David wins it. Back to the point, Hussey. That one goes off a stick. And have to play it again. That was probably a smarter play, but Richard takes it now. Puck in along the wall. And McNeil's going to dump that in past the glove of Pearson. Wilson, first of the puck. Sends that in, just goes through the blue paint out the other side. McLeod. Now it's Richard. Over to Wilson. He gets a stick check there from David. David pinned up in behind the net. As he'll try that stretch pass once again, knocked away this time by Hutchinson. And Hutchinson dumps it in. 11 minutes to go.
Good awareness there by Hutchinson to pick it off before it got the other way for Richard.
Puck pops back out in the PEI end. Callahan swings it over there for Howitt. And now it's Austin Arsenault. Arsenault had that nice goal yesterday. I believe it was the second of the game. But back comes Alex Arsenault this time for New Brunswick. That shot goes off of Callahan at a play.
Speaking about little Alex Arsenault, he's been very good for New Brunswick throughout this tournament. He hasn't really gotten the point totals that you would expect from a guy that's played premier minutes, but he's all over the ice. He's creating space, he's creating time, and really causing fits for the opposition. And he's going to be a force to reckon with here for PEI.
Arsenault with 2 goals and 1 assist so far. As Bush tries to chip that up. Knocked down by Bonus. Good battle, and they'll poke that puck just right in front of us. As Arsenault sends it down. Dow back in his own end, quick pass off the boards. Now Casey trying to turn it up, delayed offside. Bush takes it, and Arsenault throws a nice hit on Milson. But back comes Casey, walks in, shot, glove save from Jelly. And he will hang on.
Talking about that hit, Arsenault didn't only take out Casey, but he took Bush out too.
He did take out Bush.
Just hit everybody.
So 1-1. Milson and Gallant with the goals. So it's going to be Stairs on the face-off with Landon Clough. Stairs wins it. Dubé, top circle, shot, blocker save, loose puck. And Clough trying to get a stick on it. Jelly kind of lost sight of where that puck was going to drop.
Oh yeah, his blocker turned upwards.
Back out in the neutral zone, Dubé looking up at the puck, and Garnham sends him down to the ice.
Another physical big hit by Garnham. He's been doing that all weekend long.
Savoie trying to stretch pass up for Dubé out of his reach, so face-off coming back.
See, now that's what Pearson should have done before, because Jelly stayed in his net, let it go for icing.
Yeah, that's right.
The 9:39 left here in the first period. Not too many shots on goal, but some back and forth action. Those breakaway passes really pick the pace up to start, and now it looks like they're both starting to be a little bit more aware and slow it down.
Yes.
Be more aware defensively.
Stairs loses that face-off there to Wilson. Proud. D-to-D with Larkin looking back door. That one goes through as nobody's home. Campbell up for Stairs. Stairs down the near side. Proud chips it off the glass. Now Richard trying to poke it up. Wilson trying to find McLeod. McLeod having a great week. 4 goals so far. Back there was McKinney. He was getting harassed. Larkin, nice pass. Down for Clough. Sharp angle. That one's wide. That was McLeod, sorry. As Campbell loses that one to McLeod. And back comes Dubé. Dubé down the near side, coming in. Trying to get around McNeil. Dubé, shot. That goes off of McNeil, in behind the net. Campbell comes in to help out Dubé. In comes Richard to help out. Darash is there. And it's Campbell that comes out of the pile. Back to the point now for Dixon. Swings it over for McCallum, and he keeps it in at the line. Knocked away by Darash. Darash trying to get it. Takes another hit there from Dubé. And here comes Stairs. He's going to drive in. Stairs gets hooked up from Ed McNeil, and the first power play of the game going to New Brunswick. And as Stairs was off to the races, that's an easy one.
Again, yeah, easy call to make. And again, you're talking about splitting the D, getting in behind him, and that's what Stairs did there. They had no choice but to take him down, because the last thing you want is another breakaway up against Jelly. Now, Jelly has played very well so far, but you never want to leave your goaltender high and dry like that on multiple occasions, because having played goal myself, I'd look at my D and get pissed off every time.
Stairs still without a goal. He has 4 assists so far. I'm sure he would have liked to have the opportunity on that breakaway. Face-off won by Gallant, taken away by Darash, and hammered down the ice. Pearson will leave it now for McCallum in behind the net. McCallum up now for Dixon. Dixon down the far side, gets over the blue line, but quickly sent up there by Darash. McCallum, he'll come up the middle this time. Now he goes over near side. Trying to gain it. As Callahan gets a stick on it. Gagnon sends that down for Duguay. Out of his reach, Darash takes it and kept it at the line. Nice play by Dixon. Now he gets stripped by Gallant. Now it's Duguay trying to drop it off. Gagnon sends that down again. It'll be Darash on his backhand. Stops. Pinned there in the corner with Lawrence. as in comes Duguay. Now it's Lawrence down in the corner. Back to the point for Dixon. Shot that goes off the glove. And smartly played there by Jelly. Takes it off the glass, makes the catch, and hangs on.
Like back in the day, playing off the wall near your school,
yeah.
popping the ball up,
A little
trying to
pop-up.
shag flies. Jelly with a good job there. And funny enough, there were no New Brunswick players there trying to get that puck, which is what made it so easy for Jelly to catch it.
So it's going to be a face-off here to the right of Jelly. And McDougall wins the face-off. He's very strong on the face-off dot for PEI. Now David. Right there along the half wall. Getting pressure though from Clough. Back to the point. Hussey. Now for Dow. Traffic in front. Shot tipped. Just wide by Arsenault. Chance to clear it. And Larkin sends that the length of the ice. Pearson lays it behind the net. Now he's going to play it. And almost into the skates there of Clough. Now it's Dow as Clough goes back out in the neutral zone. Hussey. Coming up the far side. He'll gain the zone. Right down to the corner. Stops. Trying to go back up the wall. Larkin's putting some pressure on him, so this penalty kill of PEI is very aggressive. David, now for Dow. Dow, shot off a stick, knocked down. And Hutchinson, he'll send that down. There's only 15 seconds left here in the power play. PEI doing a great job. Another pass picked off by Wilson, Walks in, shot, save made by Pearson.
Do you think he's going to learn?
Until he finds the back of the net, I don't know. So Wilson knocking that one off, just going in. Nice shot.
Somebody give me a direct feed to the goaltender. Stay where you are. Don't touch the puck.
7 seconds left in the power play.
And especially if you give up a shorty, talk about deflating.
Yeah. Puck goes all the way back into PEI's end, so a big kill as Proud gets hit hard there by Bonus. Right in front of the PEI bench, Proud just pokes it up. McKinney, now for Savoie. Up, Callahan. Callahan will take it over. Now looking for Wilson, back for Callahan in the corner. He's going to jump up in the play. And that one goes off a bouncing puck. Pearson hangs on. And now Wilson's getting the gears in front of the net.
They better get their sticks down. Somebody's going to get called for a penalty, but a very smart play there by Pearson, getting down on that puck quickly, paddled down to cover it, because he had all kinds of pressure there from PEI down low.
6:10 left here in this first period, 1-1. Milson and Gallant, the two goal scorers. A couple of nice passes right on the tape in on breakaways, top shelf, glove side on both Pearson and Jelly. Face off one by PEI, back to the point, Darash. Wide open lane, he's going to throw it on net. A little bit of mishandle there by Pearson. Play continues on, Bush going backhand, forehand. Drops it off the corner looking for Arsenault. Savoie throws a nice hit on him. Puck in along the half walls. Howard steps down. Now Milson. He'll just send that in front of the PEI bench. As looks like New Brunswick's going to get his change. Darash. Up for Arsenault. Looking for Bush. He'll dump it in. Savoie. Down in the corner with Arsenault. Sees him. Arsenault lets up last second. And it comes all the way around the boards and back out. Proud. Now for Darash.
There goes the stick out of the Pearson's hands.
Arsenault trying to get a stick on it. Chance now for New Brunswick trying to clear it, and they do with Stairs. Nice flip pass. Dubé. He just kind of overskates it. Now he's forced to dump it in behind the net as Proud takes it. Pass off the mark of Gurnham. Kept into the line by Dixon. Down for Stairs, off his glove. PEI is going to send that down the length of the ice. And icing will be the call. Face-off coming all the way back. 4:59 to go.
We've seen a lot of those throughout the weekend, those panic plays where defensemen just try to flip the puck out and send it down the ice a little bit too hard. You got to have a little bit more poise with the puck. You can't just panic and throw it up the ice like that. More often than not, it's going to go for icing. And if you control your emotions and control the poise that you have with the puck, you tend to be able to get the puck out of your own zone much more crisply.
Shot, nice blocker save there by Jelly.
Off the shaft, I think.
Yes. Was it off the shaft? Big shot off the glove. Back to the point, Dixon. Traffic. Now for Stairs. Gets hit there by Clough. Now Stairs.
Oh!
Take a high stick against Clough, so delayed call coming up against Stairs. Here comes Gurnham. Gurnham, toe drag, falls on the puck, sent over the corner, and they'll touch it.
Not a very smart play there by Stairs, 200 feet from his own net. You can't afford to tie up a guy like that and hog tie him, and Clough was tenacious. stairs. I mean, he was trying to hook him up and try to keep him away from the puck, but his stick rode up way too high and it caught him right in the chin. An easy call for the referees and a power play here for PEI.
And it's their first one of the hockey game.
4:30 on the clock. Shots are 9-5 in favor of New Brunswick, so a chance here to get the numbers up for PEI and maybe get another goal.
So it's going to be Richard, Gallant, and Griffin up front for Prince Edward Island. Arsenault and Milson. No surprise on Milson. Shot blocking master. Back to the point. McNeil. Now for DeRoche. DeRoche and McNeil's change positions. Now for McNeil. Now they'll change them back once again. On the half wall for Richard. Back to the point, McNeil. McNeil still with it. DeRoche on the move. Now for DeRoche, middle of the point. Traffic in front, tipped in front, just wide. And a great tip there by Griffin. Now DeRoche, back to the point again. Shot, that gets blocked by none other than Milson. DeRoche, second chance, that gets blocked again. And now DeRoche settles it down. 1:20 to go in the power play.
They're going to question what color that kid is, because wow, he's black and blue all over.
Gallant down in the corner. Back to the point now for DeRoche. Over to Richard. Slap shot. That gets blocked. Loose puck right there. And there's big save there by Pearson. Second effort. They score! Wilson on the doorstep. Griffin, on the doorstep. And it's a power play goal for PEI with 3:34 to go.
Much pressure there by PEI and a gratuitous rebound by Pearson. Stick out of position. Kicks it out with the pad. Stick remained to his left. 5-hole open. Easy for Griffin to put it in.
And Griffin right there in the right spot. Nice power play from PEI, so they're 1 for 1. And they take their first lead of the game, 2-1 now the score with 3:34 to go. Lawrence and Clough on the face-off once again. Gagnon jumps the gun. Clough wins the face-off. Gurnham dumps in front of that New Brunswick bench. McKinney over for Savoie. Up for Gagnon. He gets hit hard. And he sends Gurnham down to the ice. Gurnham coming in full throttle. Gagnon absolutely hammers Gurnham. Now another hit by Gagnon, this time on Larkin. And game's starting to pick up.
I guess New Brunswick doesn't like being behind the 8 ball. Because wow, if tempers flared here.
You see even Duguay and McNeil having exchanging words over on the far side. So this could make for a very, very exciting second and third period coming up.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Gagnon and Gurnham.
Well, you expect Gurnham to do that, though. He's been doing it all week.
It's part of his game. He just has to be smart about it.
If I didn't know any better, he'd be wearing 63 for the Bruins.
And he has to be smarter about it, not take any penalties. Because you don't want to give New Brunswick a chance on the power play. Down in the PEI end now. McNeil for PEI, loses the handle. Chance now with some speed. That one goes off the stick and Proud net of play. It's Gagnon's right there.
When you're the type of player like Gurnham, you play on that fine line. The line where you take a few penalties, you draw a few penalties. At the end of the day, it's all about what your coach is comfortable with, right? And if he knows you're going to bring more to the table, if you play that way and avoid a lot of the negativity that goes with it, that's probably what it is with Gurnham. And his coach is letting him run rampant. Go for it, man.
So Lawrence on the face-off here with Wilson. And Wilson wins it. Now Richard. Over to Wilson. Stick check by Gagnon. That one goes off the shin pad of Hutchinson. Richard down in the corner. Now it's Duguay. Over to Lawrence. Lawrence getting hacked there by Hutchinson. Works his way up the wall. Lawrence stops. Sends that down. That was Duguay trying to go back up front for Lawrence on a give and go. Now it's Dixon. Shot tipped in front by Gagnon over the net. Duguay up the wall he goes. Back to the point. Now it's Duguay again. Over to Lawrence. Lawrence now has the lane. Walking in. Toe drag. And he can't pull the trigger. Still with it though. Lawrence. Passes down for Duguay. Back for Lawrence. Lawrence in the corner. Wilson takes a swing at him. Now goes in the skates of Hutchinson. And a chance to clear. Here comes Richard. Back the other way. 1-on-2. He gets bumped off the puck from Gagnon. Now McCallum. Chips that out in the neutral zone. Gallant off the bench. He'll dump it in. Now he's on the forecheck with a lot of speed. Pearson out to play it. Now McNeil's shot that goes through and wide of the net. Trying to chip it up there was Richard of New Brunswick. Now Gallant, he'll take a hard hit from Gagnon. McNeil, a little chip pass down for McDougall. McDougall tied up in the corner. In comes Griffin. Griffin with the power play goal for Prince Edward Island, giving them a 2-1 lead. Puck still pinned in the corner. Referees want them to play it. McDougall. Now it's McCallum. Long shift here for him. McCallum kind of gets worked on as Gallant takes it. And they'll swing it back to the point for Darash. Now for McNeil. Out front, tipped in front by Gallant. Loose puck, backdoor pass.
Oh!
And a good chance there for Griffin.
Good? Great.
Great would have been in the back of the net. Darash shot, that's wide. Pearson pokes it over. Now Richard, picked off again by Darash. Walking down, passes it off. Shot, that goes over the net. McNeil keeps it in once again, sends it down in the corner. Great pressure by Prince Edward Island. Griffin, around the boards for Darash. Darash loses the handle. As Arstow. Right there in the neutral zone, picked up by David. David circles around, trying to slow things down. As he finds Dixon, up for down. Chips it off the glass, but he's on the wrong side of center. So it's going to go back for icing. And with 22.3 seconds left here on the clock.
That chance by Griffin. I mean, it was a great pass by Gallant. Griffin at the net front. Oh my God, how did he miss that?
Crazy.
It
was a backdoor tap in.
And I want to talk because if you were watching the U18 game before, Wallstrom, with less than a couple of seconds left in the game, had a chance to tie it with a wide open cage and whiffed the shot. So I empathize, but oh my God.
Face off won by David in behind the net. 15 seconds left here on the clock. Darash keeps it in. Now McNeil. Over there's Clough throwing a nice hit. McNeil. Just pinned there along the wall. Gurnham tries to throw that on net. That goes off his stick. And that'll do it here for the first period. 2-1. PEI takes the lead over New Brunswick.
It was a great period by both teams. I think that New Brunswick started off strong, but PEI turned up the physical game, and that threw New Brunswick off. They're not a very physical team. There's a couple of guys that like to throw the body, but overall, PEI, much more gritty, much more physical. They took advantage of their situations, getting a 2-1 lead. Great start for them. Looking forward to the next that's something that PEI doesn't want to happen.
No.
Because they've had the best of this game. Being able to play that tight checking game, getting physical, and if New Brunswick, starts to continue to play and open it up, and PEI gets caught in that game, that may backfire on them.
PEI doing a good job taking advantage of their opportunities. Basically 3 for 3. 3 for 4, I guess I should say, is that backdoor pass probably should have been in the back of the net. Face off, won by Lawrence. Big shot that just misses. As Dow walked into that one. Comes back into New Brunswick territory. Dow quickly chips that off the boards off of Duguay. And Wilson. He'll send it right back down. 13:46 to go. Pearson out to play it. Goes up the wall. Okay, no. He gets bumped by Richard. Now Gagnon again. It's taken down for the second time. Dow, kind of a bad pass, is delayed offside. Dow once again.
Good read there by Larkin to pick off that pass.
Yes, it was. Larkin having a strong week once again. As Dow down in the corner. Up for Duguay. Now hitting Lawrence in transition with some speed. Dumps it in the corner. Lawrence on the forecheck. Picks it up. Trying to work his way up the wall. Gets the puck taken away from him. And back comes Gurnham. Gurnham, nice little move around Dow over to McNeil. McNeil shot. That's high. Rims around the boards. Have to be careful not to touch the puck because that would have been too many players on the ice.
McNeil took a bad angle on that shot. A toe drag towards the middle would have been much better for him. Gave his angle away.
McNeil chips it up. McKinney. Now it's back on the neutral zone. Is Arsenault. Arsenault carried over with a lot of speed. Walks in. Shot. Jelly makes the save. Fumbles it, but he picks it back up. And he hangs on. 12:37 left here in the second period.
Good shot there by Arsenault. We see a lot of goaltenders trying to make that blocker save and smother the puck at the same time. The safe play is either deflect it into the corner or just let it drop and cover it up. Because a lot of times you see it crawl up their arm into the back of the net, and you want to avoid that as much as possible.
Face off here to the right of Jelly. Won by New Brunswick, but they just all kind of backed off as McNeil's going to take it. McNeil gets over the blue line, dumps it in. Savoie back with a lot of speed, chips it off the boards. And he throws a nice hit, but here comes Gurnham. Has McNeil out front. And great defense there from McKinney, intercepting that pass, and he's going to skate it up now the other way. McKinney carrying it over. Looking out front. Oh, behind the back pass, steer to the corner. What a chance there as DeVee tried to make that nice finesse play.
Couldn't settle that puck down, otherwise he would have taken a shot himself.
Here comes DeRoche now. Back the other way. DeRoche toe drag. And he's getting tied up there with Savoie. Not sure why DeRoche was up and available for that pass, to be quite honest with you. Nonetheless, a good opportunity. Now DeRoche has it at the point. Waiting for McNeil off the bench. McNeil down for Gallant. Goes over to Griffin. Back for Gallant, right at the circle. Tried sending that down as he'll send that up high off the glass. DeRoche keeps it in. Him and Arsenault tied up. Arsenault chips it out in the neutral zone. As McNeil takes it, gets over center, dumps it right back in with 11:25 to go. Not allowing New Brunswick to change. McDougall has that hop off his stick. McKinney dodges a big hit there from Gallant. He was coming in full throttle. Griffin sends it back down again underneath the stick of Pearson out the other side as Savoie takes it. Nico Savoie up now for Richard. Richard gets over the center. He'll dump it in as Arsenault's back for Prince Edward Island. Arsenault up for McDougall. And that one's going to get tipped right into the bench. We'll have a face-off coming outside of Prince Edward Island's end with 10:55 to go.
I know we're a little bit high up here, but I think on that last giveaway by Pearson, I actually heard him blurt out an expletive that I can't repeat on air. I think he's starting to get a little frustrated with himself, which is normal. But again, he has to recognize that and try to get away from it in order to play a more solid game for New Brunswick.
Face-off won by New Brunswick. They'll dump it in. Larkin. Little nice move. Goes over far side as they'll dump that in. Arsenault takes a nice hit there from Milson. Pearson passes it up for Dixon. Dixon sends that down the ice. Larkin now in a foot race with Bonus. Larkin takes it. Circles off of him. Now along the wall trying to chip it out. Sent right back in. 10:25 to go in the second.
Pace starting to slow down here a little bit.
There's Howitt's going to take it. Back in New Brunswick's end. Dixon. Over to McCallum. McCallum sees lots of open ice, so he's going to skate up with it. McCallum down the near side wall. Gets hit there by Proud, still has the puck though. Now it's poked away. McNeil. Up for Garnham. Garnham skates over, loses the handle, picks it back up. He has a couple of players on him, Casey and Campbell on him for New Brunswick. Now Garnham whacks at it, picks it back up, walking into the slot. Shot save made there by Pearson. And then Garnham takes a big hit right there along the wall. And that was Dubé. Back to the point, Darash. Nice pass. Trying to pull the trigger there was McNeil. And he has to go forehand back in, and he gets hit into the corner. McNeil keeps it in. Ed McNeil that is. Shot from the point. Wide of Pearson. Little touch pass down for Sam McNeil. As he loses it, up for Dubé. Dubé drops it off for Hussey. Hussey going to jump up in the rush. Onside to Rosh. Hussey loses his twig. Stretch pass knocked away by Dow. Trying to find McLeod. Richard. Now up for McLeod. Kicks up to his forehand. And he gets over, dumps it in. McNeil's going to jump up here on this forecheck. So game starting to get a little bit of flow. Pass out front. And steered away by New Brunswick. Back comes McKinney. Down the far side. Walking in. Shot. That's high over the net. I know back to your point earlier about accuracy. There hasn't been too much of it lately.
Not at all.
Here comes Darash. As Richard trying to dump it in. Duguay takes it. Duguay coming in. Nice little move getting that pass off. Here's Stairs. The captain, he dodges a hit. Puck goes down in the corner. Gagnon works his way up the wall. Back for McKinney. Shoot through traffic. Tip just over the net. Duguay trying to send that out front. Now Duguay takes a hit there along the near wall. Over to Gagnon. Stairs. Stairs stops looking for a pass. And it comes out the far side. McKinney. So New Brunswick pressing back now. Knocked away and sent up as McLeod's got to get over center. Hammers that in. Trying to get a change. McKinney back now in his own end. He'll set it up. Wilson's going to force him to play it, and he's going to skate up with it. McKinney looking there for Lawrence. Lawrence wasn't really paying too much attention. It's Larkin. Takes it in behind the net. Larkin still with it. Now for Hutchinson. Oh, nice pass. Gallant down the near side. He'll carry it over. Over to McDougall. Shot save made there from Pearson. And he hangs on.
Good play by McDougall there to get that shot off quick. Didn't allow Pearson to get square to the shot. As it looks like we have a goaltending change here. Pearson going to the bench.
So they are going to switch halfway through.
And it's going to be Matthias Savoie getting the rest of the game here for New Brunswick.
So Savoie played with Newbridge Academy. Trying to, equal it out 2.5 games each. Hutchinson. Down now for McDougall. Trying to behind the back pass. Knocked away by Lawrence. Lawrence spins back around. Over now for Duguay. Up for Lawrence. Lawrence right up through the middle. He gets around Gallant. Lawrence on his backhand. Circles around the half wall. Back to the point for Savoie. Savoie through traffic. Shot blocked in front. And right there is Gagnon. Down low. Looks like for David. Sorry, that's Duguay. Duguay trying to go center that out front. Lawrence takes it. Lawrence. Circles off the wall. Shot. Save made Jelly. Good pressure again by New Brunswick. As Gallant trying to outwork Lawrence. Knocked out front. Duguay. Lawrence on the doorstep. Shot. Poke checked. And Larkin, the savior on that play, as Savoie keeps it in. And now Hutchinson.
Larkin a little worse for wear there as he had somebody land on him.
Now down the wall. Shot. Big save there by Savoie. As Griffin fires off a blast. We got a New Brunswick player down. And that's Duguay. Nobody around him, so I'm not sure what happened.
Duguay was the one that hit Larkin before, so I think that was just retribution. The referees missed it completely.
As Howard tries to throw that on net. Big block there by Richard. Here comes Arsenault. Up by himself. Arsenault trying to come in with a lot of speed. Goes off the skate. of McNeil in on Jelly. He's going to hang on. 5:49 to go here in the second period.
Got to give credit to the PEI defense and their coaching staff because they're forcing their players to push the opposition to the outside all the time. We saw that there from McNeil on that last scoring play, or scoring attempt, I should say. And they've been keeping guys outside the dots, and because of that, it's allowing Jelly to see all the shots coming in and make the necessary saves.
Face-off won by Clough. Darash takes a big hit in behind the net. And back out in the neutral zone. Hussey. Now for McCallum. He takes a hit in front of that Prince Edward Island bench. Darash down. Works his way up the wall. Gurnham. Kept in there by McCallum. Shot. Save made Jelly. I don't think he's seen it yet. Puck goes into the corner. Arsenault tied up with Darash. Coming out of the corner is Richard. Richard on his backhand. Now he gets to his forehand. Try to send that down. McNeil's on him. Now Richard takes another bump. David lost the handle. And PEI chips it out. Perfect weight. And that allows them to get a change. Oh, coughed it up. And right into the goaltender. Savoie is his own player. That was Hussey. Griffin keeps it in at the line. Now it's McNeil. Trying to step out with it. Knocked away. That was Hussey tied up down in the corner.
McNeil had Clough going in the net and didn't see him.
As Arsenault's going to skate back. And he'll dump it in. Gallant gets bumped, loses his twig. And there's Darash trying to find McDougall. No icing. McDougall's going to be first to the puck. Centers it out front. Shot save made right off the skate of Griffin. Savoie makes a nice save. Down to the corner. There's Griffin. Shot through traffic. Savoie makes another save and hangs on. So what a way to enter the hockey game. He's getting tested.
Has to be, in PEI. He just continues to push the pace. And you see New Brunswick taking some quality chances. They're even on both sides here. Shots are pretty much even as well. And the quality of the shots is pretty equivalent. So it's up to the goaltending on the New Brunswick side to keep their team into the game. And by the same token, Jelly has to be solid because New Brunswick could strike at any time.
So it'll be Casey on the face-off here with Wilson. And Wilson wins it clean. Larkin, shot, save made Savoie. They'll send that behind the net. Here's McLeod. McLeod leading this team in points with 4 goals and 1 assist. And it's down in the corner. Nice hit there by Milson. Wilson picks it up. Sends it back to the point. Proud, now for Larkin. Shot, tip, save made there by Savoie.
Tough save there for Savoie.
Is Proud. Can't find it there along the corners, Richard, but you can tell how solid he is on the skates. He gets hit and still has the puck. Now it's back for Wilson. Over to Larkin. Shot blocked there by Bonus, and that'll pop out. Proud. Now for Larkin. Dangerous pass. Bonus gets a stick on it. In comes Proud. Up for McLeod. Chip pass over to Richard. Now up for Wilson. Wilson carries it over. Drops it off now. Trying to go back there for Wilson. And he was tied up with Casey. McKinney over to Bonus. Bonus going to skate over center. He'll flip it in. And he's going to head to the bench. 3:15 to go in this second period. 3-1. Prince Edward Island leads. Couple power play goals. Here's Dubé. Down behind the net. Darash takes it. Darash then gets bumped by Dubé. And is back out Griffin. Nice little stutter step as it sends stairs flying. Savoie can't get a stick on it. Now McDougall on the wall. Back to the point. Darash. Fan on the dump in.
Look out.
Stairs. Trying to find Dubé. In behind Darash. He was had to get slow. Now pass out front. And great work. Now a chance. Stairs. Oh, pass out front. What a chance. And Dubé can't connect.
Unfortunate because Dubé had a wide open net to shoot at and couldn't get the stick on it.
Yeah, Jelly was out in no man's land. Hutchinson trying to dump it up. Now it's Dubé again. Shot, scores! Bird down.
What a rip by Dubé. Blocker side on Jelly. And that's one of the things I've seen throughout this game. Both goaltenders very quick to go down to their knees. They're opening up the top of the net. All of the goals that we've seen today, other than one that was along the ice on Pearson, all top shelf. Goaltenders have to adjust. Simple as that.
What a shot. So Dubé had the open net, missed on it, and then he redeemed himself in a nice shooter's area, top circle, and off the post and in. So a 3-2 game now with 2:30 to go in the second. New Brunswick right back in it. And here comes Lawrence. Carries it over. shot that goes off a stick up into the mesh.
Now I'm looking around the rink, and for those of you unfamiliar with this facility, there's a track that runs all the way across the top. And other than the fact that they're wearing gray T-shirts, Team Quebec looks like they're part of Chariots of Fire because they're running in slow motion up there.
Yeah, they are running very slow. So big offense's own face-off coming up. Clow versus Lawrence to the left of Jelly. Lawrence wins it, but it goes all the way back into New Brunswick's territory. Dow. Now for Hussey. Hussey takes a hit, but he finds the stick of Gagnon. Quick pass up for Lawrence. Lawrence dumps it in, trying to get around Proud. He does. Lawrence with a lot of speed works his way up the wall, back to the point. Pass that goes off a stick of McNeil. And Dow, a little chip pass off the boards. Down low once again. Trying to come out front with it. McNeil tied up with Lawrence. Lawrence now for Duguay. Drops it off for Hussey. That shot gets blocked. McNeil takes it. A little bit of a miscue there by McNeil as Lawrence picks it up. Nice sidestep. Shot blocked. Another shot blocked again by Clow. And Gurnham trying to chip it out. That goes off a glove. And back out in the neutral zone.
It's called a hand pass.
A face-off coming outside.
One of the things I've noticed about Lawrence's game is a lot of it is played along the perimeter, and I know he's a smaller player and doesn't really want to engage in those tough areas, but when you're a small guy with speed, one of the things that differentiates you from other players is your ability to get into those hard-to-reach areas and get shots on goal. You saw what he's able to do when he pulled that dangle in the slot. He's able to do more. It's just a question of whether or not he's going to allow himself to develop that way, because I think he'll be a much more effective player moving forward if he does.
David, he'll take it now in behind the net. Passes it up for Dixon. Dixon chips it off the boards. He finds Richard, takes a hit there. As Arsenault's going to carry it in. Sharp angle. And over the blocker wide. Now McCallum, big block from McDougall, and it's going to go all the way down. Dixon coughs it up. He could hear McDougall right behind him. As now it's picked up from Griffin. Pass out front. Gallant now for Griffin. In tight save made by Savoie. And he'll hang on.
One too many dangles there.
And there's a slew foot there by David. I believe that's Gurnham that takes notice.
Well, when your captain gets dumped on his keister, I would take notice too, and that's Griffin
That
in
was
the corner there, battling with Dixon right now.
Sorry, that was McDougall that came in.
You would expect it to be Gurnham, though.
Yeah, that's there. That's fair. So they're going to call both. So McDougall and David, dangerous play.
And that's what we're talking about, frustration levels. And David serves no purpose in the penalty box here. He needs to be on the ice to help his team tie this game up. Taking a penalty like that in front of your own net, not a smart play. He's got to be much more aware of the game situation.
So we face off to the right of Savoie. It's going to be Wilson with Casey. And it's one quick shot off the face-off, saved by Savoie. And a good chance there for Richard. McKinney sends it around for Savoie. Just a little bit of his reach. There's Wilson trying to get a stick on it. Savoie has McLeod on him. Now Milson coughs it up. Richard along the wall. Shot, glove save from Savoie. And he hangs on. Temper's starting to boil here.
As they should be, because this is a tight game, and when you have tight games like this, tempers do tend to flare, especially near the net front. And you're starting to see PEI get a lot of chances in tight. That's something that New Brunswick wants to avoid, because PEI has had success from there thus far.
So 28.5 seconds remaining here in the second period.
And you got to give it to both teams. They've adjusted, because we haven't seen any of those breakaway passes. Those lanes have been closed up completely here in the second period.
Face off one by Clow. Gurnham. Now for DeRoche. Sends it behind the net for McNeil. Off a stick. There's Hussey around the boards. First of the puck though is Clow. Down for McNeil once again. McNeil. Back to the point, DeRoche. He had Stairs all over him. 10 seconds left. Hussey. Now it's Lawrence. Up for Stairs. Stairs, one last rush. And he'll pass it off. Poke check. And that'll take us to the buzzer. So after 2 periods of play, it's going to be a 3-1 or 3-2 Prince Edward Island lead over New Brunswick.
You know, I was just looking at the replay of the slew foot by David, and it was gratuitous. I mean, he stuck his leg out, just knocked Gallant back on his backside, and you can't afford to do things like that. I mean, number one, it's dangerous for the player that falls, but number two, it sort of sets the wrong example, especially when you're playing at the provincial level to make plays like that. So going into the third period, both teams have to avoid any type of engagement like that.
All right, well, we're set to go. It's going to be Gallant on the face-off with Lawrence. And both teams seem to be pretty fired up. Lawrence wins the face-off. We are underway here in the third period as McCallum. Back for Dixon. Dixon, nice pass right on the tape of Bonus. So it looks like another new line is Stairs, Lawrence, and Bonus here to start the third period for New Brunswick.
That's a good matchup. I like the fact that Stairs is out there with Lawrence. Lawrence can provide the speed while Stairs can use his size in the hard areas to try to get shots on goal.
Here's Lawrence working his way up the wall. Back to the point he goes. McCallum. Shot, blocker, save from Jelly. And Lawrence down for Stairs. Trying to center that out front. Poke check by Jelly. Dangerous play. Lawrence was right there, right off of him. Jelly makes a save. He hangs on with 19:22 left here in this third period.
Yeah, they say that speed kills, and when you look at guys like Stairs, Bonus, and Lawrence, they all have that speed. So when you've got two guys that are the size of Stairs along with a smaller guy like Lawrence, it's going to cause fits for the other team. So a great choice here by the New Brunswick coaching staff.
So it'll be Chloe and Arsenault on the face-off. Arsenault wins it clean. Shot from Hussey. Big bounce off the boards once again. They've been lively here all week.
Came over the net.
And Richard. He'll take it for New Brunswick. Gets over. Dumps it in. He's playing alongside Campbell and Arsenault. I'll have to keep an eye on all these different line combos for New Brunswick here in this third period. It's Garnham. Over to Larkin. Trying to chip pass. Knocked away by Richard. Sent right back in. Proud. He'll take it behind the net. Over to Larkin. Larkin getting worked on there in behind the net by Richard. Proud, Larkin. Campbell, I think, is going to be the one to come out of the pile if he can get a stick on it. Now Proud chips it over. Garnham comes in. Back to the point it goes. Dow. Shot off a stick up and at a play. Face-off staying in Prince Edward Island's end with 18:32 to go here in this third period.
Now the PEI defense are taking chances here. The problem that they're having is that they're waiting a little bit too long to decide what to do with the puck, and that's allowing New Brunswick to get in on them hard on the forecheck. They've got to take no more than 3 seconds to decide where they're going to make their passes, because if they delay any more than that, New Brunswick's going to get an advantage in the offensive zone.
Face-off one from New Brunswick once again. Duguay. Now it's Hutchinson. Big shot, nice block. That one stung Howard. He's going to stay in with it though. As Wilson dumps it in, now a chance. Gagnon picks it up, far wall. Skates in behind, nice pass out front off a skate or shin pad. Duguay with a glorious opportunity.
Good speed there, and that all happened because of a bad pitch by Hutchinson on the far side. He has to make sure, we saw it yesterday as well during one of the games, he has to make sure that he's solid on his side, not to allow those odd man rushes. If Duguay had an extra step, or Gagnon, had an extra step, he would have been in all alone. But Callahan did a good job coming across and cutting off the angle to force him to make that drop pass.
Face off here to the right of Jelly. Duguay, Clow. Duguay wins it clean. McKinney through traffic, shot, pad save from Jelly. Gagnon tied up there with Garnham. Down for Duguay. Duguay looking out front for Gagnon. That's out of his reach. As McNeil can't clear the zone. Now it's Ed McNeil. He'll rim that around the boards, looking for Garnham. Garnham down the near side, gets around Savoie. Garnham coming in. Shot, save made there from Savoie. And he'll hang on.
Once again, you saw that about the delay in making the decision to pass the puck up. McNeil was in the middle of the ice in the defensive zone, decided to curl and turn up ice instead of trying to distribute, and they caught up to him right away, and that forced the puck back deep in the zone. They have to be mindful of it. New Brunswick's doing a great job of putting pressure on the puck.
So Savoie played with OHA, my mistake, as Pearson played with Newbridge Academy. I mixed those two up, the same color scheme with that maroon color. As puck goes all the way down the ice. Icing's going to be called. Faceoff coming back. Shots on goal, 21-17 in favor of Prince Edward Island. Here with a 3-2 lead. At least that's what the clock says. Might be a little bit different online.
It's a little different. It's 24-19 at this point.
24-19, so a little bit behind the gun in the penalty box.
I think the clock actually updates itself every 2 minutes, and that's why we see the delay here.
Well, that makes sense. Pucking along the half wall once again. Arsenault drops it off for Howard. He has some room. Walks in, shot. Big pad save from Savoie. Now David. Looking up ice, trying to find Milson. Knocked away by McNeil. Now New Brunswick chips it in. Darash has Casey on him. Over to Howitt. Howitt's going to get hit. Coughs up the puck. David blows the tire. Now he picks it back up. Coming out with it, trying to find Milson, goes through his skates. McCallum was jumping up as well. Now McCallum. That goes around the boards. Dixon. Good puck battle. Milson. Back for Casey. Sharp angle. Oh, no.
That would have hurt.
Oh, Jelly right off his glove wide. Back to my point there a couple times. Get some shots on net, you never know.
Stop blinking when you're trying to catch the puck.
David now in his own end. Pass knocked away by McNeil. Now sent up for Stairs. Stairs has bonus with him. Shot, that goes off a stick. Up into the mesh. And another face-off coming up in PEI's end. So New Brunswick doing a better job here in this third period.
Absolutely, and again, it all comes down to puck pressure. They're pressuring PEI. PEI needs to be much better at managing the puck because they're giving up too many opportunities, and one of these New Brunswick's going to take advantage of.
Face off here to the left of Jelly, won by Lawrence. Stairs trying to keep it in at the line. He does. Over to Dow. Walks into one. Big block.
Ouch.
From Will Proud. I think he got on the shin pad, so I think he's going to be okay. Lawrence. Now it's Gallant tied up with Stairs. Stairs taking some whacks. Over to Lawrence. Bonus set up right top slot. Shot tipped in front. Save made there from Jelly. And he will hang on.
Again, you look at the puck pressure, and Lawrence and Stairs doing great work along the half wall to get it back to the point. That shot comes through, and they come off the half wall right to the front of the net, and they're able to get a deflection. Lawrence getting a stick on it, and it goes right into Jelly's glove for the save.
New Brunswick doing everything right here in this third period so far. They just need to try to find a way to get puck past Jelly. Stairs wins the faceoff. Back to the point. Oh, looking there for Lawrence. He was wide open, just underneath the stick. Lawrence picks it back up, circles around the half wall. You can start to hear the crowd starting to get loud here in this bronze medal game. Jelly steers that over to the corner. Stairs on his backhand, works his way up the wall, takes a check there from Proud. Now Stairs coming out front with it. And a poke just wide of the net. Lawrence picks it up. Lawrence. He's getting worked on there from Larkin. Lawrence trying to get some room. Drops it off for Stairs. Good cycle by New Brunswick. Stairs finds Savoie. Savoie. He'll spin around Richard. Savoie still with it. Shot that gets blocked. As Proud tries to chip that off the boards. Richard now for PEI. Coughs it up. And Stairs. Now it's Proud. Broke a stick. Shot that goes over the goaltender. Bodies flying everywhere. And we're going to have a penalty come up. And it's going to be against, looks like Larkin.
No, that's Proud. Proud lost his stick and decided to tackle Stairs in the corner because he had no other option. And again, that comes down to the fact that New Brunswick has been able to maintain possession of the puck in the offensive zone and cycle it effectively.
It's going to be McLeod going to the box.
That's a funny one.
I was going to say, it's hard for Proud to get a cross-checking penalty without a stick.
They called it a cross-check? Okay. I could have sworn I saw Proud tackle him, but okay.
Yeah, well, I think McLeod was away from the play. 14:57 left here in the third. Power play opportunity for New Brunswick. Trying to equalize this game up. Face-off one. And sent down the ice by Charlie Darash. Clough flying.
Luckily for PEI, New Brunswick top unit was just on the ice because if you have Stairs, Lawrence, and Bonus out there to start the power play, things would look a lot different.
As Dixon. He gets hit in behind the net. Puck picked up by Richard. Back for McCallum. Swing it over to David. Back for McCallum. Now for Dixon. Dixon. Shot tipped just wide. In front, actually. That was a weird tip by Arsenault. And PEI sends it down the ice.
New Brunswick starting to activate their D. They're starting to push the pace forward to try to put some more pressure on PEI at this point.
Minute 15 to go in the power play. As here comes Lawrence right back out. Now for Stairs. Stairs, hesitant in his gear, gets up, chips it in. Now McNeil gets hit there by Dawson Stairs as Lawrence picks it up, works his way up, all the way back to the point. Lawrence trying to pull the trigger, backdoor, scores! Dawson Stairs tap in, and we're tied up at 3 on a power play goal with 13:50 to go here in the third.
PEI defense getting caught butt watching. Lawrence taking the puck for a skate, and Stairs could have pulled out a lawn chair and just waited there because he was wide open. Stick down. Lawrence hit it into the empty net. Even Steven here at the third period with 13:50 left.
You talked about that power play unit, how they were just out, and they got them right back out, and they found the back of the net quickly.
Gotta love it when I'm right. Doesn't happen often.
So 3-3 the score, and we're tied up once again. Looks like Andrew Penny asking on that slash he wanted probably when Proud had his stick knocked out of his hands. There was no call.
Richard in the slot.
Sorry, Richard. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I was questioning that as well because it just got hacked out of his hands. And it was a smart play by David who just skated by him and just gave him a quick tap. But that also comes down to the player not holding the stick effectively enough, right? If you're holding it loosely in your hand, it's going to come out easy. I hate those calls.
Yes.
I can understand the broken stick when it's just tapped out of your hands. Back in the day, that used to be called a stick check.
Yeah, exactly. So icing there from New Brunswick. And 3-3 now the score, 13:44 to go.
Credit where credit is due. The officials, they're doing a good job here allowing the kids to play. They recognize the fact that Richard wasn't holding his stick properly. I have no problem with that non-call. God, I'm starting to sound like Craig Button.
Duguay wins the faceoff. Back for Dow. Up, back for Duguay. Trying to cut in. Dodges a check there from Richard. Duguay still with it. Getting out on his forehand shot. Save made there from Jelly. And he will hang on for a whistle.
PEI in this period thus far, 13:32 left. Their puck management, I'm questioning what they're thinking out there because oftentimes you got to be much more careful with the puck. You saw McNeil come up the near side. Instead of putting it in deep and make sure that his team came up to help pressure New Brunswick on the forecheck, he decided to turn it back to the point. His players are going one way. New Brunswick's going the other. It's going to result in a scoring chance the other way.
Bucking along the wall, Milson. Sends that down. Proud. Tried to chip that up. And it's taken away once again by Mills, and he'll dump it into the corner. Dubé. Back for Savoie. Back for Dubé. Shot through traffic and off a skate in front of Milson. And Jelly just makes the easy save, picks up the puck in his slot area. And the blue paint.
Speed is really causing fits for PEI right now. They're moving around the perimeter, and at the same time what they're doing is they're pushing players into the slot and in front of the net. And so PEI is getting caught between chasing and staying put in order to cover areas. And when you get caught in between defensively, openings are there and chances come from that.
It's been all New Brunswick here in this third period so far. They tied it up on the power play. Face-off won by Lawrence. Stairs has it going underneath the stick. Now it's Dixon. Down in the corner for Lawrence. Trying to center it out front. Jelly makes the save. Bonus with a couple of whacks. Trying to get that loose puck. Jelly finds it, makes the save, hangs on. So we'll do another face-off here with 13 minutes to go.
PEI has to learn to get more physical in front of the net. You can't allow a guy like Bonus to be standing there and taking 3-4 whacks. I mean, for the most part, you're not going to get a penalty if you push him back and he falls down. You can't let him do that, especially when your goaltender's trying to smother the puck.
Lawrence, another clean win. Shot that gets blocked. Now a chance here. McDougal gets hooked up. Delayed call. Griffin coming in. Griffin rims that around the boards. Extra attacker on the ice. Darash. And now they're going to touch the puck. So power play opportunity here for Prince Edward Island. They're 2 for 2. As a interference will be the call.
It was a smart play at the blue line by Dixon. I mean, he was going to get beat. It was going to be a 2-on-1 going the other way. In a tie hockey game, percentages are you're better off, despite the fact that PEI is 2 for 2 on the power play. Right now, you've got all the momentum. Let your team do their job. Let your goaltender do his job at 5-on-4 as opposed to on a 2-on-1 where there's a lot of space and more of a chance to score a goal.
So it will be Dixon McLeod, Austin Arsenault, and Gallant up front. And Alex Arsenault On the faceoff, he won it, but it gets sent back to the point there from PEI. Larkin, now for Wilson. Shot blocked from Milson. Even on the light shots now, you can tell he's sore. As a shot through, Savoie makes the save, hangs on.
Somebody get that kid some body armor or something, like Kevlar. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel bad for him. I mean, I know. Listen,
he's gonna come
blocking
off
shots, but he's gonna be in a cold tub for like weeks after this.
Sam Campbell comes on in replacement. Milson knows his role, and he does it very, very well.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Arsenault wins another faceoff again, taken away. Gallant in tight, and we got a delayed call.
It's a slash. Give him the puck, boys. Give him the puck. 5-on-3.
Extra attacker.
Attaboy.
And Larkin does touch it up to Campbell. So slashing call against New Brunswick. 5-on-3 here with a minute 36 here with 12:18 to go.
So Dow a little bit too overzealous on Arsenault. Whacks the stick right out of his hands. And now 5-on-3 for the next minute 36 seconds for PEI. The dagger's out. Question is whether or not PEI is going to be able to stick it in New Brunswick's back.
So it'll be McDougall on the faceoff, and up front for New Brunswick it'll be Casey. Great opportunity here for Prince Edward Island. Trying to answer back. Darash has a goal and an assist. Back to the point now for McNeil. Over for Richard, looking backdoor there for Darash, through a lot of traffic.
Stay away from the cross seam pass. Keep it on the perimeter, force them to open up the triangle, and then take your shot.
Here's Darash, backhand shot, save made by Savoie. Loose puck, knocked down, and kept in again by McNeil. 1:10 to go in the first penalty. McNeil, quick pass out front, shot, save made, Savoie, big rebound, and it gets steered to the corner. Darash, back to the point now for McNeil. McNeil surveys the scene. Over to Darash. Little touch pass now for McDougall. Traffic. Down for Richard. Back to the point now for McNeil. Over to Darash. Trying to get the one-timer. Big block there by Savoie. Now looking backdoor out front. Chance to clear it and sent down the ice from Casey. Great work there from the 5-on-3 of New Brunswick. They went with two forwards and a defenseman.
PEI not being aggressive enough in front of the net. They have to make sure they get somebody in there to cause some fits. It'll force New Brunswick to contract the triangle and give him more opportunities to make that crossing pass.
Here's Darash. Now from McLeod. Back to the point for Darash. Skating towards the middle of the ice. Over to Gallant. Trying to quick pass over. That one gets blocked again. Darash. Now for McNeil. Back for Darash. Down for Gallant. Out front again. Great sticks in the lane. McNeil. Shot, scores! Top shelf over Savoie, and it's a power play goal with 10:49 to go.
Just like I was talking about, Arsenault gets in between the triangle, forcing one of the two defensemen to pay attention to him. That forces the forward back, contracts the triangle. That left McNeil all kinds of time to walk in and step into that one, put it in the top corner.
And what a nice shot from McNeil. And it's still a power play for another 31 seconds. 4-3, PEI regains the lead. It's going to be Duguay and McDougall. McDougall wins the faceoff. Up now for Wilson. Wilson, right down along the wall. Back to the point for Larkin. Over to Wilson. Sends that down in the corner. Richard finds it. That one goes off the referee. Chance now for Savoie. He's tied up. Richard. Puck in. Savoie trying to knock it down. And he'll find Duguay. Or Dubé. Dubé down the right side. Gets over center. Dumps it in. And that's doing it. So 5-on-5 hockey once again.
Great power play once again by PEI.
3 for 4 so far here in this bronze game. Puck in along the wall, and that gets sent up and into the bench.
For our viewers out there, just to give them an explanation, right? I was talking about the triangle. There's two ways to play it. Inverted, where you have two guys up top, and the regular, where you have one up top and two in front of the net. Now, when you watch PEI and the fact that they weren't putting anybody in front of the net, at that point, you play an inverted triangle to force the pressure to the outside. They decided to do it the other way. Good on PEI to recognize that. Put the guy in front and force them to collapse, opening up that seam.
That's the first goal that Savoie has given up. Pearson gets credit with 3 against. Gurnham right there along the half wall, tied up with Richard. Dixon keeps it in at the line. Shot steered away by Jelly. And Darash is going to turn up ice with a lot of speed. Chips it off the boards for McNeil. McNeil has Darash with him. Shot save made. Savoie thinks he has it. Goes around the corner. And back comes Lawrence. Lawrence flying down the near side. Trying to toe drag in. Loose puck shot over the net.
How Lawrence got that puck back, I have no idea.
Here's Clough. He's going to get over center. Dump it in. Off the glove of Savoie. McNeil trying to drop it off. McCallum was there. Down for Dixon. Looking up there for David. Off his stick. Richard takes it. No, he lets it go as well. Now Garnham over to McDougall. Shot. Blocker saved by Savoie. Dixon takes it loose. Puck. And nice job there from Lawrence. Lawrence really starting to play his game here in this on Sunday. Took him 4 games to get going.
Well, he's got support out there now. When you look at him out there with Stairs and Bonus.
Yes, exactly. He's finally getting his chance, and he's showing what he can do. Here's Griffin. Trying to sidestep. That one gets knocked away and sent down the ice. Lawrence once again coming in. Shot. Save made there from Jelly. And he hangs on. Jelly not looking too solid on that last one as it almost went underneath his blocker in the back of the net.
Well, he turned his blocker the wrong way. I mean, when you turn it sideways, you have less of an area to stop the puck with. He turned it sideways, and instead of having the waffle facing forwards, and he took it right inside the glove, almost squeaked through.
8:39 to go in this third period. 4-3 PEI leads.
Oh!
Bonus throws a nice hit there on Callahan. PEI trying to clear it. Now Richard throws a hit on McKinney as Wilson's going to take it down the far side wall. Oh, nice little stop, but he just can't do anything with it. As Savoie read that clean. Now Savoie back the other way, 3-on-2. Savoie walking in, shot. Oh, Jelly doesn't find it, loose puck.
He actually missed it with his stick.
And
hit the top of his pad, and he had no idea where it went.
Back comes Stairs. Stairs poked away by Richard. Now Callahan takes a hard hit there from Stairs. Here's Gagnon. He blows a tire. Puck goes into the corner. Darash rims that around. And Hussey can't keep it in. Richard trying to strip him of the puck, but Hussey, quick pass over to Stairs. Try to flip it in. Callahan knocks it away. Now for Darash. Over to Callahan. Callahan coughs it up. Stairs. Chance. And Austin Arsenault getting a stick on it. Campbell was right there.
Beautiful play by Arsenault to back up his defenseman.
So it looks like Charlie Darash has been getting double shifted as he usually plays out there with Ed McNeil. Not a bad choice, I should say. If you're going to double shift somebody here in the third period, it's going to be Charlie Darash.
Another big hit on the near side on Dow by Bush.
Certainly was. Game still physical. As Larkin dumps that in. McNeil jumps up, knocked down with a high stick. Griffin over to Arsenault. Good hand-eye there from Casey, knocking that out. Back now is Dow. Over to Casey. Casey gets over center. He'll dump it in. 6:50 to go here in this third period. Jelly around the boards for Griffin. Back in behind the net now for Larkin. Larkin still with it. Over to Griffin along the half wall. That one goes off a skate, and Campbell's going to be first to the puck. Campbell dumps that down in the corner. Larkin takes it away. Larkin, cross-ice pass for Griffin. Griffin coming in. Stick checked as Gallant dumps it down behind the net. Larkin jumping up in the rush here. And taken away by Dixon.
No need to activate your D here. Larkin's got to be more aware of what's going on, stay back, and make sure he defends his own zone.
Campbell now takes it. Casey had his back turned, and he goes to the bench. That's going to allow PEI to try to come up the other side, but it goes off a skate right at the center dot now. And coming out of the pile was Arsenault. Arsenault in on Hutchinson. Arsenault. Nice little pass over, turning out front. Dubé lost the handle. McCallum turns, fires, misses. Duguay. Now he heads on his backhand. Duguay drops it off to the point. McCallum, lots of traffic. Pauses, waits, shot, save made there from Jelly. And it's knocked loose, but after the whistle. And another face-off coming up here. So New Brunswick really taking the pressure once again to PEI here with 5:44 to go.
Whenever New Brunswick uses their speed in the offensive zone, PEI has trouble with it. They showed it there right now, moving the puck around quickly, getting scoring opportunities, and of course they have somebody in front of the net. Again, somebody on the PEI bench has to tell the defenseman, listen, do not let them sit there and take extra shots at my goalie. One shot and done, get him out of the way.
Big face-off once again. Won by Arsenault. Dubé. Right there along the wall with Clow. Now it's Arsenault. Tied up there with Proud. Puck's still pinned along the wall. And it's Duguay. Duguay. He gets stick checked there by Clow. Now it's Arsenault. And back comes PEI. Here's Sam McNeil. And taken away by Dixon. Hops over a couple sticks. Dubé takes it. Turns it up ice. Dubé. Over to Duguay. Looking out front for Dubé. Knocked away. Duguay takes it right back. And back comes PEI. Clow. He'll just skate up with it. Coming in. Down to the far side corner. Knocked away as McKinney's going to take it in behind the net. 4:52 to go in this third period. PEI leads 4-3. Up now for Richard. Tied up there with DeRoche. Now Richard and Wilson go to the corner. Richard falls down. Trying to poke it up. Lawrence turning. Getting worked on there by Mark Richard. Lawrence now turns around, walks in, shot. That goes off the skate of Richard for New Brunswick into the corner. Richard down for Lawrence. Pokes it behind the net for Richard. Tied up there with McNeil. Now it's Lawrence right in behind the net. Centers it out. Bouncing puck. Jelly finds it in his glove, and he'll stop it with 4:13 remaining.
I'm really impressed with Lawrence's ability to stick handle. I mean, he was stick handling in a phone booth, basically, with three guys around him, and managed to hang on to the puck. PEI at this point, they have to avoid letting New Brunswick move the puck with speed. Stop doing it, get in their way, put a body, a stick, whatever it is, make sure you slow them down. You'll have better efficiency in the defensive zone.
Face-off won by Lawrence, sent down behind the net. And it's going to be kept at the line by Savoie. Towards the middle of the ice, shot, save made by Jelly. And he will hang on.
See, that's what I'm talking about with PEI, right? You had Richard right in front of the net, and coming in late to the party were two of the defensemen. I think, don't do that. Larkin and Proud have to be much faster getting to the front of the net, making sure nobody's there in the eyes of the goaltender to make the save.
Lawrence with another face-off win. Savoie's shot goes off of Griffin. Gallant. He'll carry it over. Down in the corner. That's McDougall up there, as is Griffin. Griffin's pinned along the wall. And puck taken away now from McKinney. Near side wall. Richard trying to have a step on Proud. Shot. And a nice play there by Richard. Almost went backhand forehand in the back of the net.
Really impressed with that burst of speed by Richard, but in watching Jelly, he did a good job of tracking the puck, always kept his eye on it, and made sure he followed it into his glove. Really important given the fact that Richard was trying to cut in and try to jam that home. See the funny I made there? Jam on Jelly?
Face-off one from PEI, but Bonus came right through the face-off dot, sends it wide. Shot again, that's wide once again. There's McCallum behind the net now for Bonus. Bonus has Gagnon out front. Bonus drops it off for Stairs. Stairs up the wall. Back for McCallum, back for Stairs. Turning, dumping that in the far side. DeRoche rims it around. McNeil trying to clear it. DeRoche, that one goes off a stick. McNeil then gets, DeRoche rather, gets thrown down to the ice. He gets up, he's all right. Kept in at the line, nice play. Bonus turning, firing, that one goes off a stick. And right off the mesh once again.
Yeah, it's tough to watch at this point because PEI is not being very smart with the puck. They're trying to just dump it out of the zone. They keep getting stopped up at the blue line because they're being stacked up against the half wall. And oftentimes they get the puck into their own zone. Jacques Lemaire said it best. What's the cycle? If nothing but an energy killer. It's not there to create offensive chances. It's just there to kill energy. And that's what PEI needs to do. Get a deep cycle the puck, force New Brunswick to just burn off any energy they have left.
Here's Savoie. Now up for Lawrence. Back along the wall is Richard. Now for Savoie. Back for Richard. He's going to walk in. Shot. Glove save. And Jelly makes the save. Looks behind him. Goal horn came on, but wasn't in the back of the net.
No, I think it was sitting behind him, and there was a quick whistle by the referee. And for all intents and purposes, The music guy is up in the corner behind that net, so he must have seen it behind him, thought it went in, and just went on. So I'm defending you here, buddy, but you know what? Get on the ball.
Lawrence and Gallant on the face-off.
2:28 left. Look for the goaltender to come out soon for the extra man.
Another face-off win by by New Brunswick. Savoie keeps it in. Over to Richard. Top circle. Looking down for Lawrence, out of his reach. Now it's David. Trying to keep it in. Savoie. Pass him. Griffin. Trying to go up. Griffin. Tied up there with Savoie. Down in New Brunswick territory.
See, now this is the point where I cycle the puck down low.
Now it's Gallant. Over to McDougall. Shot just wide of Savoie.
Keep the puck down there.
Now Gallant. Trying to flip it down. There's McKinney. Quick pass over. And Richard dumps it in. Lawrence on the forecheck there with McNeil. Little chip pass now for McDougall. And it's going to be too far. It's going to be icing. Face-off coming back with 1:40 to go. I would expect a timeout soon.
You know, at this level of play, you have to be smart. And, you know, if you look at the coaching and the bench of the PEI players, nobody's talking. Nobody's telling the players what to do when they get the puck, and right now they're scrambling. And they have to be more proactive and guide their players, because right now the players are lost and they're making mistakes all over the place. They have to get settled down.
So face-off win there from McDougall, and that'll allow them to get a change after that icing. 1:37 to go. Now we might see a timeout called by New Brunswick, because they obviously didn't want to get that on that last icing. Looks like we're going to play on, so it'll be Stairs on the face-off here with Clough.
You can see the coach, Charlie LeBron, he's got his whiteboard out. He's already drawing up a play.
Shot, glove, save there by Jelly, and he'll hang on with 1:33 to go. So New Brunswick, once again, they're just dominating the face-off dot here this period.
LeBlanc just mentioned to the referee, timeout called. He's going to set up his play.
So, 1:33 to go. Looks like the play is drawn up.
Now, you know LeBlanc's setting everything up for his guys, right? But on the other side, when you look at the coaching staff of PEI, it's a pep talk. Nobody's got a board out. They just pulled it out now, and they're starting to talk. I wouldn't even bother with that. At this point of the hockey game, with a minute and some left, all I'd be doing is talking to my players saying, listen, guys, be smarter with the puck. You've got this hockey game won. You're letting New Brunswick get back into it by giving them the puck. If they don't have it, they won't score.
Unless he wants a particular play that he's been noticing that they haven't been doing right. So,
yeah, but in the defensive zone, it's a 50-50 shot. If New Brunswick wins the face-off, they're going to set up the play that was just drawn up for them.
Right.
You've got to have a contingency for both. If I'm PEI, my job is to make sure I keep the puck out of the net. There's no play, just talk to him at that point. And there you go.
Face-off win by Lawrence. David down along the wall. Passes out front. Loose puck. Scores! Richard wide open. And we're tied up at 4 with 1:25 to go here in this third period with the empty net. The extra attacker scores.
I'm just looking at the two benches here. New Brunswick's bench, not only the players but the coaching staff smiling, all kinds of energy. The PEI bench is dead. They need to get into it here. You're letting the players down if you're not coaching them, and right now they need coaching.
So 1:25 left to go.
Settle down, boys. Control the puck. Do what was working for you the entire game. Simple words. They haven't been said.
Face-off won by Wilson. Larkin. And taken away by Lawrence once again. Now for Savoie. He'll pass over to McKinney. Up for Lawrence. Lawrence with a rolling puck. Hops off his stick. Now it's kept in. David dumps it down in the corner. Richard down behind the net for Lawrence. Lawrence. Now he's turning into the slot area. Shot. Pad save there by Jelly. Back to the point, McKinney. Now for Savoie. Shot. That gets blocked by Richard of PEI. Now McKinney. He gets poke checked there by Richard. Richard down in the corner. Savoie's first to the puck. 44 seconds to go here in this third period. Now it's Lawrence. And he'll flip that high and down the ice. Larkin Now for Proud. Proud knocked away by Lawrence. Chance, Lawrence, poke check there by Larkin. Larkin chips that off the glass, not out. As McNeil comes over. McKinney passes it up. Goes off a couple of sticks. Bonus is the one that comes out of the pile with it. Bonus sends that down. 10 seconds to go. Stairs tied up there with Larkin. Trying to push that over to Lawrence. Lawrence on his backhand. In behind the net. 3 seconds left. Lawrence still with it. And centers it out. For the second game here today in a row, we are going to overtime. 4-4 the score.
Now let me point something out. On that last play, I know everybody's watching out there, and I was talking about the defensive zone face-off. If I'm PEI, I know, number one, that over the course of this game, my team has not done well in the face-off circle. I think they're well below 40% at this point. I think they're running at about 36 or 37%. So going into that face-off, I'm assuming my guys are going to lose that draw. If I'm going to draw one play up, it's assuming they're going to lose it.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your assignments done. And at the same time, again, make sure you're on the puck, you pressure whoever's got the puck. PEI sat back, and the kids were looking for some type of guidance. Look at the bench again. I'm talking about it now. The only person talking is the trainer. The coaches are talking amongst themselves, and the players, they're just standing there. Whereas on the other side, the coaching staff was just talking to the players on the ice. They're giving them a pep talk. You're looking at Coach LeBlanc talking to Dubé right now. I mean, there's more energy there. So if I'm expecting anybody to win this hockey game right now, it's New Brunswick. Because PEI's bench is effectively dead. And I hate saying it. I know you love your province, right? But
well, I mean, obviously they're missing their head coach, Brad McKenzie, right? So he's back in PEI preparing for his game tonight.
Should have been on the phone. What's going on? What are you doing? Don't make me come back there.
need to get some FaceTime going on the bench. So it's going to be 4-on-4 in overtime, 5 minutes, and then if necessary, shootout. I'm sure there's some people tuning in wondering on the Quebec Blue, Quebec White game. That was supposed to start 10 minutes ago, so obviously that's going to be behind schedule, probably more of a 3:45 type of a start. As we're 15 seconds away. Shots on goal. 37-30 in favor of Prince Edward Island. Savoie coming in the game midway through. He was solid.
Absolutely. Kept New Brunswick in this game when PEI was pressing.
So it looks like we are set to go. Up front it will be Clough and Richard for Prince Edward Island with McNeil and Darash on the back end. And no surprise, Lawrence, David, Savoie, and I believe that's McKinney. Nope, that's actually, it is Richard. So Richard's playing the back end here. They're on with 3 forwards. Richard has it on a face-off win by Lawrence. Now Richard's going to turn up ice. Trying to find Savoie. He does. Savoie down the far side. Little spin move, carries it over, drops it off for Lawrence. Lawrence walks in, shot, that goes off a stick in on Jelly, and he'll hang on here with 4:40 to go. Who do you got for your OT picks?
Well, on the PEI side, I'm definitely going to give it to McDougall. I think he's due. He's had a good game today. On the other side, for New Brunswick, Nico Savoie. Me and my defenseman.
Oh, he has the puck right now. Savoie down for Lawrence. Over to the corner for Richard. Richard. Still with it. Lawrence back to the point. Savoie. Trying to find David. And it's going to be kept. Nope. Pops out as Savoie takes it. Richard's all over him. 4:15 to go here in overtime. Savoie sets it up behind the net. Lawrence with a lot of speed. He'll pick up the puck. Down the near side wall. Lawrence coming in. Stops. Gallant's on him. Lawrence. Down for Richard. Richard, nice little move getting around Darash. Works his way up the wall. Down for Lawrence. Lawrence on the backhand trying to pass it off. Knocked away by McNeil. And in comes McDougall. Drops it off for McNeil. New Brunswick's going to get a change. Over to Darash. Quick pass up for Gallant. Offside will be the call. And it's coming all the way back in the PEI's end. And if I had to pick my two, I will go with. I'll go with Dawson Stairs and Dixon McLeod for my two.
Looking for McLeod to get his 5th of the tourney, huh?
Yes, that's
Oh,
my
see what
guess.
happens.
And I think Stairs he's due for one. McKinney, D now with Dow. Dow's going to carry it over. Right down along the wall, he'll stop, now he'll set it up. Dow. Drops it off for Stairs. Walks in, shot, blocker save.
No, that went off the post. That's why the faceoff's coming to the outside, just off the top of the crossbar.
Geez, it sounded different. So it comes outside. 3:22 to go. And looks like both teams going to get a change. Lawrence already back out there with David. Chloe and Richard once again for PEI. Face-off won by Prince Edward Island. Darash sets it up behind the net. Lawrence backs off. Now over to Larkin. Trying to find Chloe. Chloe down the left side. He's with it. Tied up. Now a chance here. Darash is walking in. Shot just missed. Big bounce off the boards.
Huge opportunity there for Darash.
Puck picked up by Lawrence. Down in the corner. Lawrence spinning around. Now he'll pass it up. As here comes McCallum. Tied up there with McLeod. Now for David. Back for Savoie. 2:35 to go here in overtime. Over to David. Drops it off now for Stairs. Trying to find back for David. He does with all kinds of speed coming in on Larkin. David still with it. In behind the net. Larkin doing a great job boxing him out. Here's McLeod. Sends that back for Larkin. Back for McLeod. Over to Wilson. Wilson now, he's got to turn up ice. Wilson, one-on-one with McCallum. Takes the slow route, pass out front, and they're tied up.
Darash going to get a shot away there. Uh-oh. Stairs getting caught up with the ref.
Yeah, he ran into him. That could have been a big, huge miscue with minute 55 to go. Richard. He has the tying goal. Richard, nice pass to Dow. Backed out to Richard, just wide. Wow, what a chance. Stairs. Now with it, top circle. Back for Dow. Oh, nice pass to Stairs. Calling for it was McKinney. Gets it, shot that's high and over the glove. And wide, that'll go all the way down the ice.
You got to hit the net. You can't allow that puck to come out when you've got that kind of pressure going on.
Minute 28 to go. Stairs. He'll come up with it. Stairs trying to come in with a nice chance. Oh, what a save there by Matt Jelly on an unreal move by Dawson Stairs. And $1:20 to go here in overtime.
You're almost 2 for 2 there. As Stairs busted in, got a good shot on goal, and Jelly with a glove to make that save.
Big time save. So it's going to be Chloe on the face-off here with Arsenault. Arsenault wins it clean. Savoie back to the blue line. Now for McCallum. He's going to walk in. McCallum, shot, save made Jelly. And he'll hang on once again with a minute 13 left here in overtime.
McCallum was looking for the far post. He had some room on that side, but he put it right into Jelly's chest.
Yeah, you can see the opening. Arsenault and Chloe this time to the left of Jelly. Chloe wins this one. Larkin around the boards for Darash. Richard busting up ice. Darash loses the handle, picks it back up. Now he has Bonus on him.
Great back check by Bonus.
Great back check, and now he takes the puck, dumps it in. Final minute to play here in overtime. Bonus still with it. Goes off a stick. Richard can't find it. Now it's Larkin. Creates some space. Up for Richard. Richard gets stick check there by McCallum. And Arsenault takes it. Back for Savoie. 40 seconds to go. Quick pass up ice. McCallum, he'll carry it over. Lawrence is with him. Lawrence down along the half wall. Skates with it in behind the net. Still with it. Lawrence. Into the slot. Shot, blocker save there. Right off the shoulder, of Jelly. Picked up by David. Trying to sausage that over for McCallum. Back for McKinney. Shot, Lawrence. And that one gets blocked. McKinney now another one. That gets blocked by McLeod this time. And it pops back out in the neutral zone. 7 seconds left here in overtime.
Looks like we're gonna have a shootout.
Down for McKinney. One last chance. McKinney. And that shot steered away by DeRoche. And we are going to a shootout.
Most of that overtime period spent in the PEI zone. They're lucky to come away with this in a position to still be able to win in the shootout because total domination there in overtime by New Brunswick.
Yeah, they definitely brought the pressure. Jelly standing tall for PEI. So now a 3-player shootout. And for New Brunswick, probably David and Lawrence for sure.
Stairs as well.
Probably. For PEI, I would expect to see probably Richard, maybe McLeod. Yeah, Gallant or McDougall maybe.
Did you notice Gallant on the ice in overtime? I don't think you saw.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he played one shift. Yep. And he's coming over the bench. So Gallant's going to be the first shooter. So shooting first will be Kieran Gallant. In on Matthias Savoie. Here comes Gallant. He's going to the right with a lot of speed. Gallant. Deeks shot, save made there. Try to go 5-hole. Savoie gave him nothing.
Prototypical move there by Savoie. Saw and recognized that Gallant went wide, wanted to go 5-hole, kept the stick between his legs, blocked it easily.
So it's going to be David. And David coming in with some speed himself. Now he slows down, goes left side, picks it back up. David walks in, shot, pad, save from Jelly. The 5-hole was there, but he put it right in the pad. And Jelly answers the bell.
Kick save and a beauty by Jelly. He's been solid all game for PEI.
So they're going to ride the hot hand. Charlie DeRoche, the defenseman, has a goal in this hockey game. He's been spectacular. And here comes DeRoche. Goes way wide left. Walking in, shot, and high over the net.
Again, in a shootout, on a power play, hit the net. Simple plan.
So it's going to be Richard getting the shot. He has the tying goal. Chance to give New Brunswick a lead here in the shootout. He's looking far right. He does with a lot of speed. Richard walking in. Oh, wow. A little bit of a toe drag pull up like a Datsuk.
He tried to pull the Datsuk, and Jelly did not bite. Kept the pad there and managed to make a toe save.
Out comes Mark Richard.
Hell yeah, I'll counter your Richard with mine.
Here comes Mark Richard. Slow, very slow. Looks like he's going to shoot. And he misses wide. The side was there along the blocker, but he misses in the net.
I'm making a sign that says hit the net.
Out comes Josh Lawrence. What a game he's had. His best game so far. Chance to win it for New Brunswick. And here comes Lawrence. He's flying. Left side with a lot of speed. Lawrence walking in, shot, and a big save there by Jelly, extending this into extra shooters. And now it looks like Wilson. Isaac Wilson. He's going to get the chance to try to put some pressure back on New Brunswick. And here comes Wilson. He looks with some speed, going to the left side himself. Wilson walks in, shot. He misses the net. Third straight shooter for Prince Edward Island to miss the net.
I'm not saying anything anymore. Until they hit the net, I'm not even analyzing the chance.
And here comes Dubé. Chance to win it once again for New Brunswick. Alexi Dubé. And he's going far left with a lot of speed once again. Shot. That misses the net. We're going to round number 5.
I wish people had a camera to watch me for a second because I'm just putting my head down, and if I hear the glass, I'm not even talking anymore. I'm done.
And here comes Dixon McLeod. He was my OT pick. Let's see what he can do here in the shootout. McLeod, he's going left as well, slow. McLeod walking in, shot. That misses well wide. And we're going to the end of round 5 here. Looks like Savoie is going to come out. Maybe? Yep. So Nico Savoie, chance to win it for New Brunswick for the 3rd time. The defenseman, Savoie, coming up the right side this time. Savoie walking in, shot, scores! Nico Savoie wins it in a shootout. Final score, 5-4 for Team New Brunswick.
Simple plan. Come in, get it on net. One of them's going to go through. You had 4 out of 5 opportunities for PEI to put it home. They missed the net. Savoie coming in. Everybody tried to deke to start with. Savoie, simple plan, comes in, takes the shot, puts it under the armpit. A win here for New Brunswick, and an unfortunate loss for PEI. They deserve better. They played a much better game until about midway through the third period. Their puck management started to suffer, and New Brunswick took full advantage of it.
So Nico Savoie, the hero, in a shootout. Final score 5-4. Coming up next, Quebec White taking on Quebec Blue for the gold medal here at the 2018 Gatorade Challenge. We'll be back in about 15 minutes' time. Thank you all for tuning in from Blainville, Quebec.